The 76ers trail by 12. Jones, he's in at shooting guard. Jones is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And he gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Pass to Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The 76ers trail by 11. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Okafor, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for the Kings, Jahlil Okafor. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Okafor.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Both free throws good from Okafor.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Okafor. He's got 13 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Jones kicks to Rondo. There's the pick. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The 76ers trail by 11. The dish to Okafor. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Emerson, defended by Jones. 5 on the clock. With a step back. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Gay. Right side, Jones. And again, it's Sacramento converting. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Here's Covington. Knocks it loose. Emerson, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. Here's Emerson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Rondo drives in to the paint. Kicks it out to Gay. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Roten kicks to Okafor. And here's Covington from the arc. And the shot is good.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first. And that's what we're seeing here.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Kings leading now by 10. The feed to Cauley Stein. Sacramento moving it around. Rondo drives in. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Covington. Good Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Covington's got 9 points now in just the second half. Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Jones. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Jones has got 28.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best teams crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
And the 76ers making a change here. Landry's checked in. Kings on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Rondo, and Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Outside, Jones. It's Gay on the wing. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies. Here's Roten, and Jones pulls it down. Kings leading now by 10. It's Gay on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks to Okafor from 13, and he's able to get it back. Landry no good.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Jones, the pass to Jones.
Take a look at what Jones has done. 9 points and 1 steal as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
The free throws haven't all gone in, but he's attacked offensively to get himself to the line.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Kevin, it's obvious he's not a good free throw shooter. It's been borne out by what you've seen here.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Jones kicks to Jones. And right on target. Good. Jones has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Darren Collison is checked in for the Kings. Here's Roten, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Okafor with the screen on Collison. Roten dishes to Okafor. The shot will not go. Gay with the defensive effort.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jones kicks to Stein, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
1:21 left in the game. That's tipped. Stolen by Landry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Jones the pass to Gay. He kicks to Jones. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
59 seconds left in the 4th. Jones drives in. Stein dishes to Jones. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Emerson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire
don't want to miss this, so tune in now. Late release?
There's been no late releases. We're throwing that one up there. Ooh!
Hey guys, this is the premiere episode of NBA TV, your favorite community members on all the new and exciting features of NBA 2K16. We debut NBA 2K TV Interactive and the reigning MVP and 2K16 cover athlete Steph Curry will give you some shooting tips. You guys don't want to miss this, so tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Last game for Atlanta, they ended up with a loss to Brooklyn. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. And one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight is Al Horford. He's not a flashy guy by any means, has never gotten all that much national media love, but Shaq, wouldn't you say he is as solid a post player as you'll find?
You know what, he doesn't do anything with flash and doesn't have the big contract, but he plays like it. I just want to say muchas gracias, papi. He's from Dominican Republic.
Oh, muy bien. Well, he does everything you want a post player to do. I mean, honestly, he passes the basketball. He can handle it off a rebound. He moves it, post moves. He's improved his outside shot. But the only thing I would say is improve being more aggressive. I'd like to see Al at times try to get 30.
And that does it for us.
Muy bien, again.
Thanks for tuning in.
Muchas gracias.
And we'll see you later.
De nada.
It's a road game for the Kings.